I'm also reading from chapter 4. At 3 o'clock, Michael and Gibby left the apartment to feed the stray cats. They weren't supposed to. Mosley had warned them dozens of times that the apartment manager, Mr. Shipman, who everyone called Ship, would read them the riot act if they ever got caught. But Michael couldn't stand the thought of the cats going hungry. Cats never go hungry, Mosley had said. They're survivors. But Michael would lie awake at night, imagining each and every one of them, perhaps some he'd never even seen, wandering the world alone. In his imagination, they were always sad, hungry, meowing into the darkness, waiting for someone to notice them. He couldn't sleep sometimes because of it. So they fed the cats. It wasn't a gourmet meal or anything, just cheap stuff in pull-tab tins from Dollar General. Better than nothing, though. They had a routine. Michael put fresh tins under the bushes in front of buildings N, M, and L and collected the empties in an extra plastic bag while Gibby tabbed along. They had moved on to building L when Michael decided to tell a small lie. I might go out for sports this year, he said. Michael reached behind a bush, retrieved the can they'd set out last week, and tossed it into the bag. Maybe football. Football? Gibby said. Yeah. Michael wiped his hands on his jeans. He didn't like the look she was giving him, even though it was the same look he'd give himself if he was in her shoes. Why, he said, you don't think I'd be good at football? He pulled the lid off a can of Best Feast. It's not that, Gibby said. It just doesn't seem like your thing. A question immediately sprang to Michael's mind. What do you think is my thing, then? But he didn't ask. He wasn't sure he wanted to know the answer. Instead, he set the Best Feast in its spot and said, it could be. My dad was an athlete, you know. Maybe he still is. He played basketball for Villanova. Just because your dad is an athlete doesn't mean you have to be, Gibby said. She gathered her hair in a ponytail and secured it with a blue scrunchie. I know, Michael said. So why do you want to do it then, Gibby asked. Michael shrugged. A squirrel darted in their path. I don't know, he said, but he did know. If he played football, people might like him. Girls, even. Girls like Gibby. No one had ever liked him before. Not like that. Not like anything. Thank you.